Welcome back to our weekly cybersecurity news roundup for the week of January 22nd, 2024, where we dive into cyber headlines that shaped the week to keep you informed and protected. Let's get started. First up, federal agencies release cyber guidance for water sector. In response to criticism from a government watchdog, the Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, FBI, and CISA have collaborated to publish a cybersecurity guide for the water and sanitation sector. This guide aims to improve incident response and clarify the roles and resources of each agency involved in cybersecurity. The initiative follows concerns about the sector's vulnerability to cyber threats, including those from nation-state actors like Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. The guide, developed with inputs from various stakeholders, focuses on preparing for cyber attacks, detecting and analyzing incidents, containing and recovering from attacks, and post-incident procedures. It underscores the importance of having an incident response plan and structures for communication with cybersecurity experts. This collaborative effort marks a significant step in enhancing the resiliency of critical water and wastewater infrastructure against rising cyber threats. Next, CISA issues emergency directive for patching Ivanti vulnerabilities. CISA has issued an emergency directive to U.S. federal civilian agencies to patch two critical vulnerabilities in Ivanti software due to widespread exploitation by hackers. The vulnerabilities, identified as CVE 2023-46805 and CV 2024-21887, could allow attackers to execute arbitrary commands and access restricted resources, potentially leading to a full compromise of targeted information systems. CISA's directive is a response to the active exploitation of these vulnerabilities by various threat actors, and it highlights the urgency for federal agencies to implement the mitigations outlined by Ivanti. The directive extends beyond federal agencies, with CISA Director Jen Easterly urging all organizations using Ivanti products to adopt the recommended actions. Microsoft executives' emails breached by Russian hacker group Nobelium. Microsoft has reported a significant security breach by Nobelium, the Russian hacking group notorious for the SolarWinds attack. Nobelium gained access to the email accounts of several top executives at Microsoft, including members of the senior leadership team. This breach was achieved by exploiting a compromised legacy test account within Microsoft's corporate network. While the company has stated that no customer data was compromised and the breach did not exploit vulnerabilities in core products or services, the incident underscores the ongoing threat of state-sponsored cyber attacks. The emails accessed could contain sensitive information, raising concerns about potential espionage and the vulnerability of critical infrastructure. Microsoft is actively investigating the full scope of the breach and is working with law enforcement to understand the threat actors' motives. And that concludes our look at this week's top cybersecurity stories. As the digital landscape evolves, staying informed is your first line of defense. If you found this roundup helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to be notified about new content.